What's up, guys, in the works, and how's this for a bad spawn? I'm just hoping right now that he doesn't see me and I have the quickest draw, but you can clearly see he knows I'm there, and luckily I've got that cowboy, Wild West quick draw down, and I'm able to emerge from that little showdown victorious. But we've got some pretty exciting stuff to talk about today. This is going to be a quick little TDM here on Bandar Desert with a nice little kill streak to start the game. But we are going to talk about the Medal of Honor Warfighter beta because they did announce it today, and I had planned on doing a Warfighter video today. I had everything, kind of there, ready to go. I got up this morning and I saw that they finally confirmed it, and I actually had some inside info that they were going to be doing a beta. A couple of my buddies told me that there was supposed to be an announcement here in the future. And lo and behold, they released this flyer which contained a lot of information on the beta. Now you may be asking yourself, well, when does the beta come out? It's supposed to come out in early October. You can see on this that has all the info you could ever need. The only problem is it only comes out for Xbox 360. And I know you're probably gasping right now. You're like, Xbox 360 only? What about PS3 and a PC? Well, it looks like they're not going to be releasing the beta for those platforms, unfortunately. However, for me, I do have an Xbox, so I will get a chance to play it and kind of get a feel for it. I would prefer to play it on PC, to be honest, because that is my lead platform for games like this. Any sort of first-person shooter title. I tend to stick to the PC. So I was really kind of bummed to hear that it was going to be on the Xbox 360, let alone console only. So that's the kind of details of that. Now, from what I understand, all you need to be is a gold member. You don't need to meet any sort of special requirements. You don't need a pre-order game, anything like that, from what I understand. Now, that may change as we get more info. I don't know, but this kind of leads me to my next point in Battlelog, and a lot of people are hating on the fact that Medal of Honor is going to be using Battlelog. And I'll admit, when Battlefield 3 first came out, I was not a fan of the browser launcher. I was not a fan of having Battlefield 3 basically controlled by Battlelog, and a lot of people felt the same way. It really took a while for it to grow on me, and I actually kind of started to like Battlelog. I mean, it's much better than a lot of the other stat offerings out there, like Call of Duty Elite. Absolutely horrible. One of the worst stat things you could ever get. And, I think Bungie is really set the standard on stat tracking with their Halo stat thing. What was that called? Bungie.net? I think that's the thing, what they called it. But that was really what kind of started this whole thing for me. I've always been kind of a stat whore. I just like seeing it. I just like seeing how many kills I have with insert blank weapon. It's just fun to look at. I mean, I'm not really like out there for personal glory. It's just more of like ooh, I've really put some time into this game. So I'm kind of excited, to be honest with you guys. I know that may hurt some people's feelings, but I'm kind of excited that Medal of Honor will be using Battlelog. So I'm curious to see how well it's integrated, though. And that leads me to another point, is a lot of this beta speculation is, I don't really think this is a beta, guys. I think this is more of a demo. My buddy Ivan said it pretty much the way it is. I think it's pretty much a demo to kind of showcase this game, showcase the Xbox 360. They're basically trying to sell Xbox 360 units because it's in the end of its lifespan. Microsoft tends to pay off a lot of developers to get exclusive rights, and I think that's basically what they're doing with this. I don't think there's any secret behind that. That's the reason why. And it's a lot easier for the developer to only launch a beta on one platform. They can gather information from that. Most of the information they get from this will probably be usable on the Xbox 360. Now, PC is a different light, but from what I understand, they've already had a lot of internal PC beta. So you probably know what I mean if you've been playing in the alpha and the non-disclosure agreements that are just like raining down upon you. You can't really talk about any of the stuff you've played in the alpha, but let me tell you like this, guys. The alpha has been available to the public for certain people, hint hint. So it is it is kind of a bummer that we can't sit down and play it on the PC, but I'm going to be happy just to kind of get a taste of Medal of Honor, because it's one of those games that I've really been looking forward to. And the fact that they're going to be going all out with this title, they really look like they're going to be supporting it. And that's a good thing. I mean, that's when you start to get quality games that are fun to make videos for, fun to play, and let alone last a long time. So I'm pretty excited for it. So early October is the kind of scheduled window. So here, like about 2 weeks, I would say. I'm guessing it's going to be that first weekend in October when the beta drops. So some pretty exciting news for the most part. I mean, a lot of people have really been kind of panning for this game. They've been looking forward to it. They've been waiting for an opportunity to sit down and experience what Medal of Honor Warfighter brings to the table. And from what I can really see, what I can understand, it looks like there's going to be plenty of stuff in there for all sorts of people. You know, there's going to be so many different classes, so many different ways to play the game, and that's one of the things that I'm most excited for is the variety that Medal of Honor Warfighter will bring to the table. So let me know what you guys think. Are you excited to play this beta? And I'm sure a lot of you PS3 and PC guys who don't own a console will be kind of disappointed that you won't get to experience it. But if you have an Xbox 360, you will be able to play this on early October. So I will see you guys next time. Peace.